Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, InstaMojo and Shopify. So the use case here is that whenever a new sale happens in InstaMojo, automatically create customer in Shopify. First, let us know what these two software applications are all about. So InstaMojo is a payment gateway and it is also a software application where you can set up your online store. Whereas Shopify is an e-commerce platform where you can set up your online store and sell your products. The issue here is that InstaMojo and Shopify don't have any integration between them, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an integration software which will help you to transfer data from InstaMojo to Shopify. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen.
Okay, so here I am at Google and now I will go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly and now I will hover over this product section over here and I'm going to click on connect. Okay, so now we are going to sign into our account. So I'm going to click on sign in. Okay, so now because I have already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free and create your free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. You can try out this integration in Pabbly Connect absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box below the video. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay, so now here we are going to create a new workflow. So I'm going to create a workflow now. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name to this workflow and I am going to name it as InstaMojo Integrations. Okay, now I'll create it. Okay, so now in Choose App, I am going to choose InstaMojo first. Okay. So now in trigger event, according to our workflow, whenever a new sale happens is our trigger event over here. So I'm going to click on it. If you want any other trigger event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger event? So let me tell you that automation runs on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, new sale created in InstaMojo will be our trigger event over here. Now when you choose a trigger event, after that you can see this term called webhook URL displayed over here. So what is webhook? Webhook is an essential way to get data from an external software at Pabbly's end. So this webhook helps you to build a connection between the trigger software application and Pabbly Connect. So after choosing the app and choosing the trigger event, what we do is we copy this webhook URL from here and we go and paste it inside the trigger software application, which is InstaMojo in our case. So here you can read the instructions carefully and you can follow them. So now I'm going to copy this webhook URL from here and now I'll go to my InstaMojo account. So I've already opened my InstaMojo account over here. And now what I'm going to do is I'll first go to the product section over here. Okay, I'll go to all products. Okay, so here you can see t-shirt. So I'm going to buy a t-shirt over here. So I'll just go to this actions over here and I'm going to edit it. Okay, so here you can see the title is here. If you want, you can write a short description. The picture is already here and the price is also here. Okay, so now when you come down, here you can see webhook URL. So here you have to paste the webhook URL that you got from Pabbly Connect. So I'll just paste it over here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'll just come down and I'm going to save the product. Okay, so we have successfully updated this product and the webhook is also set. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here I am going to click on capture webhook response. So now it is waiting for webhook response. That means now as soon as a new sale happens in InstaMojo, Pabbly Connect will capture the information. So now it's time to go to InstaMojo and make a new sale. So I'll go to InstaMojo and I'm going to click on this t-shirt over here. So this is the page of our t-shirt over here and I'm going to add it to cart. Okay, now I'll open my cart. So my quantity is showing here 2. I'll make it 1. Okay. Now I'm going to check out. Okay, I'll continue as a guest. And let me change the details over here. So first name is going to be Austin, last name James, email is austinjames@gmail.com, mobile number 810-9349-123. Okay, address okay, city is Bhopal. Okay, I'll just change the state, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, code is there. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue this. Okay, so make payment. Okay, so you can see here we have a QR code available. If you want, you can also do a QR code payment. And you can see we have all other options as well. And if you click on more payment options, you can see they have various other options available. You can choose whichever you want here. So I am going to do the payment through my mobile phone. Okay, so you can see order is confirmed. I have successfully done the payment. Okay, so now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you can see Pabbly Connect has already captured the data. Amount is 9 rupees. Buyer name is Austin James. Buyer email is here. The number is here. Currency is here. Payment ID is also here. And if you go here, long URL, you can even see the product URL. Okay, so I'll save it. Okay, so we have successfully finished our integration of InstaMojo and Pabbly Connect here. Okay, so let's begin with our second step integration where we are going to integrate Shopify and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this plus button over here. And now here in choose app, I am going to choose Shopify. Okay, now in action event, according to our workflow, whenever a new sale happens in InstaMojo, we want to create a customer in Shopify. That is why create customer will be our action event over here. Now you can see we have various other action events available. You can select whichever action event you want. And if you don't get the action event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. So now I'm going to click on create customer. Okay, so now I'm going to connect with Shopify. Okay, create new or select existing credentials. Now, if you have an existing credential like this, you can just go ahead with them. But here I am going to let it be new credentials. So now here in private app password and enter subdomain, we have to go to Shopify and get our private app password and our subdomain. So now I'll go to my Shopify account. So here is my Shopify account. Okay, so now I'm going to click on apps over here. And now I'll just scroll down and here you can see manage private apps. Okay, so now I'm going to create new private app over here. Private app name, so I'm going to name it as InstaMojo to Shopify. Emergency mail, I'll write ashirai824@gmail.com. Okay, so now I'll come down and here in products, I'm going to give it as read and write. And I'll click on this show inactive thing. Now because here we are creating a customer in Shopify, that is why in customers also I'm going to make it as read and write. So whatever use case is there, according to that only you have to give the permission of read and write over here. Okay, so now I'm going to save it. Okay, so here you can see we have our API key and password. Okay, so I'll just copy this password. I'll go to Pabbly Connect and I'll paste it. And in subdomain, if I go back to Shopify, here you can see in URL, I have my subdomain, that is Pabbly. I'll paste it. So now this private app password and subdomain are going to help us to build a connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect. So save. Okay. So now when you come down here, we have some empty fields and we have to fill the information from our webhook response. We'll just map these details. First name and last name. So both first name and last name are required over here. But if you paid attention to our webhook response, here you can see we have both first name and last name together in one field. And here you can see we require first name and last name separately. So now what we have to do is we have to split our name into first name and last name. And in order to do that, what we are going to do is we are going to add an action step over here. And here I am going to choose text formatter. And in action event, I am going to choose split text because I am going to split the name into first name and last name. Connect. Okay, so here you have to enter what text do you want to split. So I want to split the name. That is why I have chosen the name over here. Separator. So here you have to use this space with bracket. I'll just paste it here without the full stop. So now this character will help us to separate the first name and last name. Segment index, I'll keep it as all. Save and send test. Okay, so we have split the first name and last name separately. I'll save it. Okay, now I'll just refresh this workflow by clicking on Ctrl F5. Okay, so now here first name and last name, let us map the first name from API 2, that is Austin. Last name, I'll go down, James. Email address, so I'll put the email address. Okay, phone number, we have the phone number, I'll put it. If you want, you can add a tag over here. Note, I'll just write new payment successful in InstaMojo. Okay, so now I'm going to click on save and send test request. Okay, so we have got our API response. That means we have successfully finished our integration of InstaMojo and Shopify. I'll just save this. Okay, so now let's go to Shopify and see if a new customer is created there with the name Austin James or not. So I'll go to Shopify. I'll go to customers over here. So you can see Austin James is over here and a note is also here. New payment successful in InstaMojo. I'll just click on it. Okay, so here you can see we have all the details. The email is here, name, the phone number is here. Okay, so we have successfully finished our integration here. Now I'm going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. Okay, so now I'll go back to InstaMojo and I'll again buy this t-shirt, add it to cart. I'll go to cart. So here you can see quantity is 2, so I'll just reduce it to 1. Checkout. Continue as guest. Okay, I'll let the customer be same, Robert Stanley. Fine, I'll just change the number. Okay, continue. Make payment. Okay, so I'm again going to use my mobile phone to finish the payment. Okay, so now let's go to Shopify and see if a new customer is created there or not. So I'll go to Shopify. I'll go to customers. Okay, so you can see Robert Stanley is over here with the same note, new payment successful in InstaMojo. If you click on it, you can see the other details are also here. So here we have successfully finished the integration and our integration is working fine. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to explain you what has happened in our example. I'll just minimize all this. Okay, so now in our example, what has happened is first the information came from InstaMojo to Pabbly Connect and then from Pabbly Connect the information went to Shopify. So now every time there is a new sale in InstaMojo, a customer will be created in Shopify as well. So we have successfully finished the integration of InstaMojo and Shopify using Pabbly Connect.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. For more, you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.